Welcome back to our program here on CSS as we come to you from the University of Miami's Sports Hall of Fame room. This week, the Hurricanes get several players back for Ohio State, including defensive tackle Marcus Forston. His story this year is one of determination, and as you're going to find out, also leadership.
My name is Marcus Forston. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I play defensive tackle for the University of Miami. Our first practice is something you're anxious for. Playing this game, you know, the way that to have that on your helmet and have it on in the middle of your chest, you know, there's no feeling like that in the world. Once I got taped, that's when I knew, everything was about to happen. I went inside the locker room getting dressed. Everything was running through my mind, 110 things at one time. I went out there, on the football field, just leaving everything behind me, knowing that I just had, surgery, but I couldn't complain because I knew my teammates needed me.
Go! Let's go! Hey, get out, come on, run!
It was so hot. You could feel the steam running down your back. That's when everybody was pouring water on themselves to try to cool down, but that wasn't working.
Go!
Towards the middle of practice, I started getting a little fatigued. The heat and everything got the best of me.
Hey! Who is that? Marcus? Cover that.
I was very quiet out there on the football field. The guys saying, what's wrong with you, Boom? I'm like, I'm all right, but deep down inside, I know that I was letting my mind, get the best of me. Then when we had our second break, we went inside the weight room.
Hey, let's go. We gotta get the Gameday.
Oh man, I felt so guilty because I felt like I cheated my own defense, and I felt like I cheated my team because I know that they relied on me and looked at me as a leader. But I know deep down in my heart I didn't give 110%. I know that I had to do something to fix it. I said, man, something got to happen right now. That's when I went to talk to one of my fellow, leaders, Sean Spence. He just told me, man, hey, if you feel like you cheated the team, talk to him. And that's what I did.
Yo, y'all listen up, man. Hey, fellas, man.
I cried out to him.
Hey, today, man, my mind was wrong, man. I'm telling you.
Just spoke from my heart and told him, man, hey, you won't never see me like that again. I promise you. And that's when I felt like the whole momentum of the team had changed.
I got your back, bro. I got your back. We gotta finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. I got your back, bro. Let's go.
We went back out, and the momentum and the passion guys was playing with, it was awesome.
Keep working.
I felt like the speech I gave those guys, they really listened and took it in, and they forgave me, and I earned their respect for that.
Ready.
Good. Nice, boy.
Great job.
I had a lot more ahead of me that day.
Oh, you want something else too?
Nah, that's it right there. Appreciate that. You had to go, eat lunch, then come back after lunch.
Watch your pad over right here, Marcus. Here's Bear. Here's your slice.
We had a couple of meetings. After meetings, we left. We came back into our night meeting, and that's a team meeting.
What's up, fellas? Most of y'all know me. My name is Marcus Forston. Call me Boom.
Coach asked us to share something that the team doesn't know about me.
Came from a household, my mama had 6 kids. Her sister was staying with her son, a 4-bedroom apartment.
I just shared to him about why my mom is so important to me.
I seen her struggle so much. Like I said, so many people staying in that household, and she took care of everybody by herself, no complaints. I never seen this lady complain. She lived through me, and she molded me to be the man I am today. And you talk about mental toughness, that's mental toughness right there. That's just to give a little story about me. Like, I always smile because I'm happy to be around you guys. I know what it means to be family, because that was instilled to me way back then.
Like I told Sean Spence, it's better out there, because if you leave it in, you're gonna have some type of guilt, and that's gonna burn in your heart, forever. But if you share with, some guys that you love and be with,
Hey, that was well done. That was well done.
nothing should be a secret. There shouldn't be nothing that your teammates don't know about you. Walking out of the complex, I had a lot of guys, around me, just saying, I never knew you went through all that. After that walk out of there, I felt kind of good. Mike James texted me, like 10 minutes after that, just saying, man, thank you for that speech, because you really touched my heart. And I just told him, man, thank you, and I love you, and anything you need, I'm always here for you.
Hurricane Game Day is brought to you by the Florida Fan Game. Think the Canes are Florida's #1 fans? Prove it at facebook.com/ShareALittleSunshine.